So Shakur Stevenson beats William Zepeda by unanimous decision Saturday night. I thought it was the best fight on the card. All the fights on the card was really good, but I think this one stole the show. Shakur Stevenson decided to fight him in a pocket, and he was able to beat, William Zepeda at his own game. And we have to give him a lot of credit for that. A lot of people brought up the Tom and Jerry stuff. Most of the focus was on his style of fighting, and he chose to fight in the pocket and give us a very entertaining fight. William Zepeda, he did what he normally does. He brings it. He can throw a lot of punches. He's gonna put a lot of pressure on you, and he's gonna force you to fight. I think there was no other way for Shakur Stevenson to fight this fight. I don't think that he would have been able to really just move around and win rounds, especially with all of the Tom and Jerry stuff out there in the air. So I think he did a great job at being able to fight in the pocket and was able to pick his spots and take over the second half of the fight and go ahead to win a unanimous decision. Now, did I agree with the scorecards? No, the scorecards was ridiculous. I personally had, William Zepeda win in 4 rounds. I had him up 3-1 after 4. That was just my personal scorecard. So I had William Zepeda win in 4 rounds. I don't know what the hell the judges was looking at. But at the end of the day, they scored it for the right guy. So thank God the right guy won the fight. What do we do next, right? What fights do we want to see next from both guys? I personally want to see Shakur fight the winner of Lamont Roach versus Tank Davis. I think a lot of people, of course, want to see Tank win that fight just so that we can see this Tank versus Shakur, because we've been talking about it for a number of years now. So I hope that that's something that we do get to see next. But Lamont Roach ain't no easy out. So we got to wait and see. But hopefully it's Tank, in my opinion, so that we can get this Shakur versus Tank, because I think that's a much bigger fight. And it's something that we've been waiting on. Now, as far as William Zepeda, I want to see him fight against Floyd Schofield. Now, I've seen Floyd Schofield in his fight before last against a Hispanic guy. I can't remember his name. But, he had a very difficult time fighting him. He was able to win, but, he got tired. He got dropped. And I think he's going to have a very difficult time fighting backwards. And I think if he fights against William Zepeda, he's going to be fighting backwards. And, I want to see how he does, or how much he's grown from fighting a pressure fighter, right? Tevin Farmer was more of just a natural, pure boxer, and he was able to have his way with him. But I guess against William Zepeda, a much younger, fresher fighter, that's a pressure fighter, I want to see what he'll be able to do against William Zepeda. I personally don't think he can beat William Zepeda. That's just my opinion. I don't think that Floyd Schofield will beat William Zepeda. I think the work rate and the pressure will become too much, and I think he'll end up probably stopping Floyd Schofield in the later rounds. That's just my opinion. But those are the 2 fights I would like to see for both of those guys. I want to see William Zepeda versus Floyd Schofield, and of course I want to see Tank versus Shakur Stevenson.